Hi, this cat is called How Old Will I Be in 2099? It is about little Philip who just turned 4 and he wants to know how old he will be in various years in the future, such as 2090 or 3044. But as Philip is getting more curious every day, he may soon want to know how many years it was until he would be born. So your function needs to work with both dates in the future and in the past. And lastly, if the year of birth equals the current year, you have to return you were born in this very year. But note, you need to account for both year and years depending on the result. Well, let's start with the case that you are already born. So print the year of birth, which is 2012. And what we actually have to use is a condition. The year of birth should be earlier than the current year. This should return true, yeah. So if this condition is met, then we have to do something. Let's call it the template string that we have to return. If the year of birth minus the current year is more than 1, so the difference should be more than 1, then we return this string as an F string. Well, this is hard-coded, as you can see. Oh, well, this doesn't work. Why not? The year of birth is 2012. And then you subtract the current year, which is... Oh, this should be the other way around. So the current year should be first, and we subtract the year of birth. Yeah, okay, that returns you are 4 years old. But what we have to do is not to hard code this, but what we actually have to do is to subtract the current year from the year of birth. So we can change the argument. Yeah. When we make 2011 from this, we get you are 5 years old, working as designed. But then we can also get into the situation that the difference is only 1 year. And then we have to replace the word years by year. So let's copy and paste this. If the difference is equal to 1, we say you are 1 year old. So let's replace this by 2015. You are 1 year old. Okay, having that out of the way, we can look into future dates. This one, for example. Again, we start with a condition, print whether the year of birth is greater than the current year. That should return true. Yeah, so let's make condition of that. If the condition is met, then we return, well, let's call it a template string again. This template string. If the year of birth minus the current year is more than 1, then we return you will be born in 10 years. Yeah. Again, we have to use an F string and replace the hard-coded 10 by the actual calculation. So we have to subtract the current year from the year of birth. Yeah. And again, let's copy and paste this. If the difference is just 1 year, we replace years by year because it's a single year and not multiple years. So let's replace this by 1991. You will be born in 1 year. Yep. And lastly, we can run into the following situation that the year of birth is equal to the current year. And then we have to return just one string, but let's have a look. You were born in this very year. Well, this is something that we just can take, paste in. Well, let's have a look here. Works as designed. Well, let's test it out. And then, there we go. Good enough for government work. I hope this has been useful. I thank you for watching and hope to see you in another video. Ciao.